Hi guys, Brian here from Port Macquarie Land Rover. I just want to talk to you about the all new Discovery. We've got the HSC just rolled off the truck, so it's spec'd out absolutely to the max. Air suspension, V6 turbo diesel, 190 kilowatt, 9-speed automatic. This car is perfect for towing. It's a real four-wheel drive. It's a hardcore four-wheel drive, if you can see the screen there. And it's real luxury. So it's a real crossover car. It's the best of both worlds. This car's got the contrast black roof, so it's got some incredible body styling to the car. It really stands out from the crowd, as well as proper luxury in the car. You know, the leather wrapped steering wheel has got a real ergonomic design to it. You know, the shape of it. If I could cut this thing in half and show you what the inside looks like, it's shaped like the inside of the way that your fingers fall around the steering wheel. It's never occurred to me that steering wheels could be a better shape until I put my hand on this steering wheel. It's something different. The way your hand falls around, it's perfect, you know. I've never put too much thought in it, but this car is just how it should be. We've got 3-zone climate control, so the front and the back, left and right, can all be different temperatures. So it's really, you know, giving that individual customization and, you know, proper luxury experience for any passenger, whether in the front or the back. 22-inch wheels on the car. So again, you know, tying into that body styling on the outside of the car is just 100%. Nothing is taken away from this car being a proper four-wheel drive, whether it be looks or performance or anything. It's all in the package. So let's go and have a look at the car. It's literally just come off a truck. We'll go and chase it down. Okay, so here we are in the car. We've got the Windsor leather, which runs all the way through the car from the front to the back. It's like a perforated leather, so it's a softer, more luxurious leather, but obviously still going to be quite tough. You know, leather's leather, but it's just got a different feel to it. It's really nice to touch. You've got to feel it to understand what I mean, but it feels different to the normal leather. We've got our wood grain inserts which go across the dash and then all the way around to the door trims as well, which are a nice contrast to the leather in the car. AC controls up the front and then in the rear as well, so on the back of the center console here, and we've got a huge amount of pocket space inside there, so you can see how wide that is. You can imagine how big this pocket is. It goes down, and there's actually a couple of levels to it. It goes down about probably 10 or 12 inches, so there's a lot of stuff that can go in there. We've got our cup holders hidden by our sliding panel here, so we've got 2 cup holders, as well as a little storage compartment at the back, and more storage under here, so you might want to chuck your keys or your wallet in there. Of course, we've got push button start and comfort access, so you can leave your keys in your pocket, open the door handle, sensor will unlock the car for you, and then it's just a push button start. We've got all our phone controls on the steering wheel, as well as the center console, and our cruise control on the right hand side, which includes active cruise control, so it'll actually measure how far you are from the car in front and brake and accelerate for you, as well as heads up display. So again, a very safe car to drive. You're never really taking your eyes off the road. There's no real need to. 7 seats, so you've got room for the whole family in the car, and some really cool features in the back. The rear seats, as well as the front electric as well, and you've got 3 different memory settings which are set from the door there, so you can lock that in, jump in the car, hit your setting, number 1, 2, 3, and the seat will automatically go to it. From the rear of the car, in the cargo area, when you're putting something in the back, you can actually fold down the rear 2 rows of seats at a touch of a button. They're electric, so they actually put themselves down and back up, so it just makes it really convenient. The air suspension in the car is fantastic off-road. It'll let you adjust the height of the car, as well as when you're loading something in the back, you can lower the rear of the car to make it easier to lift a box in. So let's go and have a look at that. So here we are at the back of the car, and we can open the tailgate, obviously power tailgate with the remote. That opens, top it goes up, bottom it drops down, and then we've got good access to the rear here, and we've got a few buttons on the side where we can make all our seats fold down, touch of a button, and away they go. Same function to put them back up, so we can hit another button and bring all our seats back up. And we've got control of the air suspension as well. So while our seats fix themselves, we can adjust the actual height of the rear of the car. Now just be careful the roof doesn't hit me on the way down, but we can lower the back of the car so it makes it easier to put something back in. And as you can see, our seats have put themselves back up. It's pretty convenient. Okay, so this will give you a bit better look at our center console setup. So we've got our push button start. One touch of that with the key in the pocket and the car will start up. Gear selector comes out, air conditioning turns on, so it's climate control. We've got two different settings between the front seats here. So the driver's at 17, passengers at 20. You can adjust that by half Celsius increments, so whatever you like. You can of course synchronize it so they're the same all through, but you can have different temperatures if you prefer. We've got a cool little hidden pocket behind there, so we can stash a few things in there, which is pretty cool. And then our big touch screen at the top here is where we control almost everything in the car. So we've got our settings, so you can go through audio settings and all settings. And then back to our home screen, where from here we've got our phone, radio, climate control. You can adjust the temperature of your seats. So we've got seat heating in this car. We can turn that right up, turn it back down. We've got our cameras, so you can go to your bird's eye view of the car, so you get a top view of the car, which is real time. This actually uses 4 cameras to piece together that top view, and then you can manually control those. So we can go to our front cameras and see what's around the corner. As you nose out of the driveway, you can see what we can't see, or you can go to our conventional rear view camera, so you can see off into the distance, which you don't get from that bird's eye perspective, which is, bird's eye is great for parking, but this way you can see a long way back, or if you're backing up to a trailer, it's really handy. So that's a good thing to have. And yeah, one touch back to our home screen. Okay, so I've got to be honest, that wouldn't even be half of what this car's got to offer, but it's just all I can show you at the moment. So if you want to run through a few more of the features with me, Camille or Danny, please come in. We'd love to show you. There's probably half a dozen things I haven't thought to show you straight away. Obviously, auto lights, auto wipers. This is a HSC, so it's a real luxury car. It's got a lot of convenience options, I guess is probably the way you'd put it. But it's something special. You know, you really need to come and have a look at it to fully appreciate it. So hope to see you soon at Port Macquarie Land Rover. Thanks very much. Bye.